It's once again time to shine my boots. Sadly, it isn't for more marching practice or general maintenance. My boots are actually in decent shape right now. We will be gathering our members together to attend yet another emergency responder line of duty death funeral. A funeral to celebrate the life of someone taken too soon on one of those routine calls. I used to dread shining my boots, especially since joining the CFD Honor Guard. I didn't grow up going to cadets, scouts, or much of anything that required really spiffy looking boots. Shining boots properly is a recently acquired skill for me. I'm still not great at it compared to some of my coworkers who have military background, but they're starting to look better with practice and a lot of patience. I was told early on as a fire recruit that immaculately shined boots was a demonstration of the respect and professionalism we have for our careers, our coworkers, and the flashes sewn on our uniforms that we wear each day with great pride. This didn't really make much sense at first, since this often tedious task seemed more like a punishment for bad behavior. However, it is satisfying watching each gentle circle of matte black wax turn glossy over time. A nice beverage or two helps make the process less tedious. We were instructed that rushing the polishing process looks terrible and is evident to the trained eye, even from a distance. Take your time is a chance to reflect. Reflect? Reflect on what? I didn't understand at first. My career so far has been stellar. I found myself in many situations that have helped broaden my knowledge and skill set in this ever-changing job. I go to work confident in my training and my abilities, and never doubt the competence of the person sitting in the truck beside me. Sure, there have been a few hiccups along the way, but for the most part, calls have gone according to plan. Sadly, we hear all too often about our friends and colleagues being taken too soon during routine calls. No one ever expects a routine call to go sideways so quickly and without warning. No one goes to work in the morning expecting the roof they are ventilating to collapse. No one expects an out-of-control car on the highway to veer towards them unexpectedly. No one expects a person who is looking to seek retribution on an unsuspecting authority figure to attack them unprovoked. No one thinks that this morning was their last time seeing their husband, wife, or kids. This is the unfortunate reality for police, fire, EMS, and military personnel. I'm fairly certain I'm not the only person in the emergency services world that uses boot shining time as an opportunity to reflect on family, friends, and coworkers. I sometimes smile when I think about the calls that went smoothly, but I know that any one of those routine calls had potential to end very differently and without warning. Tomorrow, there will be hundreds of uniformed personnel standing at attention along the parade route for a man that many of us have never met, myself included. And although most of us will never be placed in a situation that compares to what our fallen brother experienced that fateful day, we collectively share the utmost respect for someone who simply showed up to do his or her job to help keep the rest of us safe. This is why we shine our boots.